I will find you, my love. I am watching from the dark.
Well, that was Roddy Snatcher with his hit, I'll Always Find You. They sure don't make them like they used to, folks. Thank the Lord for small mercies. We're now in the midnight hour. You're listening to 189.16, The Scream, with me, Forrest Nash. We're gonna take a quick break here. I'll be back taking your calls after we get the news.
Charming as always, Forrest. Now hit the channel for the news on the radio desk, and let's bring our listeners up to speed with what's happening out there.
The local news for the town of Gallows Creek is brought to you by Fanny's Firearms. With a wide range of small caliber handguns, we put the pop in mom and pop.
Fanny's Firearms.
Tonight we bring you the shocking revelation that a convicted maniac is on the loose. Having escaped from the local penitentiary, the local sheriff, who is just weeks from retirement, has urged the public to follow his example by staying inside and locking their doors. A killer prowls our streets tonight, listeners. Stay safe, stay inside. I'll have more on the hour.
Killer Frequency.
189.16.
Whoa, our switchboard is on fire. I've never seen this many incoming calls. All right, you're up. Press the mic button on the radio desk.
Well, that was a local bulletin breaking the story that some nutbags on the loose. Hey, maybe they're a fan of the show. Well, you know who our listeners are. Both of them. Anyways, time to take our first call of the night.
Good. Now, take a call by pressing one of the lit buttons on the switchboard.
Caller, you're live on 18916 The Scream, talking to me, Forrest Nash. What do you want to say tonight?
Yeah, I was just listening to your show. I'm studying at the library ahead of my exams. There's this, majorly creepy guy keeps walking past the window and looking in at me. I think it might be the guy from the news report.
This is not our area of expertise, ma'am. Call the professionals.
No, I've tried calling the sheriff's office. Nobody's picking up. Listen, I am seriously freaking out here. My little brother is in the hospital. I need to get there and make sure he's safe. I'll be safe there too. They have security guards.
Oh, she sounds really scared. We need to help this girl.
Well, maybe there's somewhere nearby you can hide.
Oh my god, did you hear that? Look, I need help finding the hospital, and my mind is all over the place. I need directions. I think there's another phone near the library's entrance. I'll head there and call you back, but please, be ready to tell me which way to go when I make a break for it.
Folks, you're listening to 189.16 The Scream. I'm going to play a record for you now, and when we return, we can get back to our caller on the line. Stay tuned. We have a killer show lined up.
Keep up with the wisecracks and we'll have more than one murder on air tonight. Now go to the music and then see if you can find a way to help this girl.
She said she was at the library and needed to get to the hospital. If I was coming out of the library, which way would I go?
Well, when you're ready to take another call, sit back at your desk. Well, let's hope she calls back.
This map shows the whole town. This is the telephone directory for the town. Good to know if you're driving. This is Bob's locker. It's locked. The only gas station in Gallows Creek. Bob's birthdays are coming up. That poor guy's always in and out of the hospital. This is Bob's locker. It's locked. There's some information about the hospital on the card.
We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
We're back and ready to take another call. Let's go to the phones and see who we have on the line.
Hey, it's me. I managed to sneak down the hall, but I can hear him creeping around back there. I think he's looking for me. I'm stood right by the main entrance. He's coming. Which way should I go?
Get outside and turn left. Go!
Okay, I'm gonna make a break for the hospital. I have this bad feeling that they lock the doors after midnight. I may need help finding another way in. If I make it, I'll call you.
You're still listening to 189.16 The Scream, keeping you safe from crazed psychopaths and bringing you the old-timey hits. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. She said she didn't think she'd be able to get into the hospital. Surely there's another way in. I think I've seen something about that somewhere.
And when you're ready to take another call, sit back at your desk. Let's hope she calls back.
Good to know if you're driving. There's some information about the hospital on the card.
We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
We're back for our next thrilling installment. Let's find out who we have on the line.
Hello? I'm at the payphone just outside the hospital. He's followed me here. I can't get in. The doors are locked. There's nobody on the desk. Please, he's coming. Please tell me what to do.
Okay, listen to me. I know this sounds crazy, but keep calm and ring the buzzer. There should be a night porter there who can let you in.
All right, I can see the button.
Haha, sounds like she made it. Good for her. Word out to my boss. If you're listening, pal, that is how you keep an audience alive. This is 189.16 The Scream. Great conversations, great tunes, great escapes.
Amazing job. I think our show just came off life support. Forrest, we have another caller on the line.
Caller, you're through to me, Forrest Nash, on 189.16 The Scream. It's past midnight. What would you like to talk about?
Hello, sir. I'm the general manager at the town's radio shed. We only sell the best audio-visual equipment. I'm doing a little bit of late-night stock taking, and of course our radios are always tuned to your show. And well, that news report had me just a little bit perturbed, I could say.
Well, you're safe inside, right? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Yes, well, the thing is, there's a rather large person who has been pounding on the door, and I'm getting no answer from our good sheriff. Now, I've turned off all the lights, and I'm hiding behind the counter, but every time I make a sound, he starts breaking down my door, and it's almost like he's attracted to noise, I would say.
Radio Shed is like the only place in town that sells radios. We need to help this guy.
If I were you, I'd stay quiet. I'd keep out of sight. Maybe they'll go away.
So let's see, I'm under the counter near the door. There's a stack of TVs right next to the counter. There's also the tape decks on the aisle behind me, I think. The radios are right in the back of the store. And there's a server bell on top of the counter. He's gonna be inside any minute now. You have any bright ideas?
Hey, switch on one of those radios at the back of the store. I have an idea.
Alrighty, let me just go and do that now. Well, it's on now. It's tuned to your station. Over to you.
Okay, Forrest. Now call the creep over.
Psst, hey, over here. Hey, I have really good stuff here at the back.
Ha! It worked. And I'm gonna make a run for it now.
Okay, our listeners are counting on us tonight. Let's both try and keep it together. Take a breath, and when you're ready, take the next call.
Caller, you're live on air. Now, I know things are a little crazy out there tonight, so just let me say I hope you're calling from somewhere safe. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? Who am I talking to? The whole town of Gallows Creek is waiting to find out.
I know you've been trying to help them. I can't let you do that anymore. I'm outside your building. You may feel safe in there, but I'm coming for you. I'm gonna put your lights out. Things are about to get darker.
Hey, what happened? Are we still on air?
No, I think he tried to cut the power, but it looks like he just tripped a fuse or something. Probably did more harm to himself than us. You know, when people told me local radio is where you go to die, I thought they were just talking about my career. But anyway, let's at least try and get the lights back on.
Well, how do we do that? I'm your friendly neighborhood radio personality, not your local electrician.
There's a circuit breaker in the storage cupboard. The door to it may be locked, but the keys are with you in the studio somewhere.
It's locked. I bet the key's around here somewhere. I bet this would tell me which order to flip the switches in. If only I could read foreign. Good job, Mr. Nash. talk show host, emergency responder, handyman. Now it's time to get back on air and see if we have any listeners left.
All right, we're back up and running. And hey, look at that. Somebody's waiting on the line. Let's hope it isn't that creep again. Just treat it like any other call. Whenever you're ready, Forrest.
You're tuned to 189.16 The Scream. You're live on air. What are we talking about tonight?
Hey there, I was just driving down to Kilkenny Avenue, heading towards the Coast House Highway, making my way home after a successful visit to the big Betamax sales conference they have one town over. Anyway, as I'm driving, I noticed that the tank is completely empty. Thankfully, I see a sign for gas. I pull in, roll to a stop, but why do you know? There's nobody around. Not a soul in sight. So I guess I'm stuck here.
This is a radio talk show, pal. If you have a problem with your car, call Breakdown. Now get off the line so I can talk to one of our actual listeners.
Buddy, please. I just need to get home. I've already tried calling every number I know. Yours was so easy to remember. That jingle is catchy. And hey, did I mention I sell home theater equipment? Betamax is the video technology of the future, my friend. If you help me, well, let's just say I'm more than happy to help you get a sweet deal on a video cassette recorder.
I think you should help him, especially with that creep prowling around out there. And who turns down a sweet deal on a new VCR, right?
All right. In the interest of your own safety, where exactly are you right now?
Well, let's see. I'm outside the gas station on the corner. To my left, I can see a park with a weird-looking guy sort of staring at me. Hey, pal, take a walk. Further down Kilkenny Avenue, there's a row of 4 houses. Maybe one of the residents can help me? All right, that's where I'm headed. When I get closer, I'll call you back. Remember, somehow I need to get gas for my car.
Helping stranded out-of-town salespeople is not part of our regular programming, but we like to do all we can to please our listeners. I'm going to play something for you right now. Stay tuned.
Okay, hit the music button on the radio desk. Then let's think about how we can help this guy.
Let's see. He needs to somehow get gas for his car. He was heading down Kilkenny Avenue towards the row of houses. Can someone inside one of those houses help, perhaps? Which one?
When you're ready to take another call, sit back at your desk. I hope he keeps away from that guy in the park. That did not sound good. Let's hope he calls back.
This is the telephone directory for the town. Good to know if you're driving. The only gas station in Gallows Creek.
We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
Welcome back, listeners. Looks like we have someone waiting on the line. Let's find out what they want to talk about tonight.
Hey, friend, let's make this quick. You don't get much time on these newfangled cellular phones. Okay, I'm on Kilkenny. I'm stood in front of the 4 houses. Hey, buddy, I told you, back off. Damn weirdo followed me all the way here. All right, any idea what I should do?
Well, knock on the door at number 3. I believe the guy who runs the gas station lives there.
Oh, really? Well, I sure hope he's home. Guy's still following me. Hello? Hey, the lights are on. I can see somebody at the window, and that creep seems to have disappeared. Hey, buddy, I need to use your gas station. Well, darn, he just threw the keys right at me. Turn the lights off again.
Okay, you've got what you needed. Now head back to the gas station, and if I were you, I'd stick to the main road and keep an eye out for that weirdo.
Well, speaking of main roads, I walked all the way down Kilkenny Avenue, only to find the darn road's closed. Remember, I'm heading towards Coast House Highway. When I set off from the gas station, I'll first come to Kilkenny and Woodland. Be a sport and give me directions? Ah, shoot, my cell battery's almost gone. Remember, friend, a sweet deal on a video cassette recorder. I'll call you back.
What? Hey, this is not tourist information, friend. Sweet deal my ass. I don't even own a TV. Despite what you're hearing, I assure you this is the area's only late-night radio phone-in. We'll be back after some more music. He's at the gas station. He wants to get to the Coast House Highway. He said the first crossroads he'll come to is Kilkenny and Woodlands. Let's see now.
The nerve of that guy. Hey, maybe he'll run into that creep and we won't have to deal with him. Ugh, jeez, what am I saying? Sit back at your desk when you want to take the next call. We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
Okay, listeners, we're back. And hey, look, someone's trying to get through. Oh boy, I wonder who it could be. Should we find out?
Hey, you picked up. I knew you would. You know, you have a very trustworthy voice. Anyway, I got the car gassed up and I'm on my way. All right, I'm sitting at Kilkenny and Woodlands. Which way do I turn?
You want to take a left.
Right you are. Okay, now I'm at another crossroads. This one is Mars and Woodlands. Y'all still there? Which way do I go?
Okay, so at the crossroads, you want to take a right.
Okay, here we go. I see the sign for the highway. Thanks, pal. You're a real lifesaver. So long, Gallows Creek. Maybe I'll skip the conference next year. Bye, friends. Hey, you ever in the market for a nice new VCR? You call me, okay?
Nice work, Forrest.
Well, how about that, listeners? Not your usual type of caller, but happy ending nonetheless. A traveling home entertainment salesman, huh? Well, we all want escapism, right? Especially when it means an escape from certain death. Okay, what do we have next?
Okay, show's over. Time to wrap it up. It's 1 a.m., we are out of callers, and we're out of time.
It's now 1 a.m. in our sleepy little town. We made it. We made it through the witching hour, folks. You've been tuned to 189.16 The Scream, and you've been listening to me, Forrest Nash. I want to say thank you to all our callers tonight, and to all our listeners. Pleasant dreams and good night.
You hear that? I think I hear sirens. Finally, someone's coming to the rescue. I say give it a few minutes, and we'll be safe to leave.
Oh man, do I need a drink. Say, you want to join me?
Sure, whatever you want to do. Oh my lord, what a night. I can't believe that just happened. Forrest?